Okay, I'm going to show you how to open up a room that's been imported from Serco that hasn't been used before. There's a process that needs to happen there. During that process, what we're going to do is copy in a template that we've used, the classroom template. And so we're going to create that classroom with a set classroom template, and then I'm going to show you how to link it to the subject or the department room. So in this example, we're looking at your DSB in St Paul's Way. I'm going to go down into Year 7. Now I know there's 3 rooms that are in your Serco system, one of which is 7T DSB, which is the example I'm going to use. So we're going to go and find that, click on it, open up the room, and then come back here and link it to this link. So when the students come in and click on that 7T DSB, they'll get into that room. So let's do that. What I've done is I've added it, 7T DSB, to my favourites, but if we just went to display all rooms and then show all rooms, we could find it in the long list there as well. But you just have to click on the room name wherever you see it. And this is the screen you see if the room's never been opened before. So you will see these at the start of each academic year, and you'll need to choose from these 5 options and what you want to do. In the setup that you've got in St Paul's Way, you will need to use the second option, which is copy from room. The top one is to start using as a blank room. You don't want to do that because you have templates. You import a room from a zip file, isn't used very often, normally when you're sharing a World Cup goals tally room or something, or an Olympics room with another school. Not very often at all. Move members into this room is hardly ever used, or there are some exemplar rooms that you can import from the fronter structure, but you can see that they're quite limited. So the one you need to choose is copy from room. When you select the radio button next to copy from room, you get a drop down box and it lets you choose certain rooms. Okay, now they're not all in there, so there's a click button next to it, this text where it says show all rooms you have access to. If I click on there, it updates slightly. To the eye it doesn't update very much, but if we click back on the choose room drop down now, we've got all of the rooms that we could possibly choose from. So remember, we're looking for the room we're going to copy and use as a template, and this is a normal DSB classroom. So if I scroll down the list, we'll come to an area called template rooms corridor, and under that template rooms corridor there's a DSB classroom template, as there is for most other subjects. So I'm going to click on that because that's the room, that's the template we want to copy into this room. I'm happy with that. Copy from room, the DSB classroom template. I'm just going to scroll to the bottom of the page, click save, and you'll get a message saying this room is being copied, and sometimes it says it can take up to 24 hours to do this, but in my experience it doesn't take that long. So hopefully when we drop down on rooms again and click on 7T DSB, instead of seeing that last screen with the options, we should now see our DSB classroom template. So we've opened that room, 7T DSB, and we've told it that we want to use this classroom template, and it's pre-populated with the page that we had on the front page here, and also the tools that we had. Okay, so there's that room opened. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the DSB departmental room. So I'm going to go into display all rooms, over to show all rooms, and in show all rooms I'm going to go into the DSB subject room. I'm going to browse back to where we started. So DSB, Key Stage 3, Year 7. This is the page we started on. We want to link the room that we've just opened to this page here so the students can drill down into it easily. So to do that, we need to click the edit button up here, the pencil. And then we get into our edit mode. We're working on this text container here, so if I click on this text container, it will bring up the text editor, and if I highlight that text and I click on the insert internal link button up here in the toolbar, it will ask me where it is. So it's, first of all, it points internally into this room, but where we want to link to isn't in this room, it's in our new classroom. So if you drop down where it says private rooms on the drop down box, you will see you've got a long list, and we are going to go down, and you can see all your classrooms coming in from Serco here. We're going to go down to 7T where it is, it's going to be at the top of this list, isn't it? 7T DSB, which is in that list. So it'll update these folders at the bottom here. And we know that the home page is in resources. And so when we click on resources, it updates it, and we've got front page down here. So we click on the front page, scroll down a bit, click save, and now that text is a link. We click save on that text box. We've now got a link there. We're going to just come out of edit mode. And so now when students come into this room, they will be able to click on that link. And if we watch, at the moment we're in the DSB room up here. But when I click on this link here, it will take us down into our newly opened 7T DSB with the page and the tools that we've chosen. So that is how you open a new room. Normally at the start of an academic year, you do that. Copy a template into that room so you don't have to lay it all out manually. And then link that room to your existing departmental structure. And that's it.